Hi all, back with more Skies Above Britain. This is my Chapter 3, Patrol 1, Part 2. I did decide to just actually come straight back there, so I'm holding all the videos on the camera at the moment. But yeah, I wanted to push on and try and get another part done before the end of the night tonight. So, and yeah, it was kind of itching to come back because we're at the Bomber's order. We got the suppression that we wanted. So, yeah, let's just bash on. We've got 3 sections going for the Bombers, all of them which have got veteran pilots as section leaders that haven't used their veteran privilege. So we've got a potential +3 to this die roll, which I've now switched on to. So if we succeed, yeah, well, we've never failed at this one, but if we were to fail, then we're going to get intercepted, so it's not good. But so let's just double check. I want to feel like it's a 7, and just confirming up there, we've got the head station suppressed, so we've got heavy 109s in starboard and port. We are nose high, so nose high, the head station suppressed, starboard or port. Yeah, so it's a 7. Yeah, doesn't matter which one. So we've got a 7. We do have a reroll in there, so no out of sun advantage. So a 7, right. But again, we've got a potential +3. Now we can use +1, +2, or +3, I imagine. It says in the pluck bit, and again, this is confirmed that you can add them up. Pilot must be the leader of the section. This may be used when attempting an intercept escort or intercept bombers action, which is what we're doing, intercept bombers. Add +1 to the die roll. So to use these privileges would flip them upside down and add +1 to the die roll, but we can, again, like I said, the way it's set out on page 50 isn't 100% clear. In fact, it's not very clear at all, but I don't think so. But we can use these to add up 1, 2, or 3, right? So which means if we roll a 4 here, I could use them all. Now I could spend the fuel and re-roll it, take my chances with that, in the hope that I maybe don't need to use the veterans, but I suppose it's a gamble there. Right, okay, we need a 7. Let's just roll a 7 and be done with it. Here we go. That's just... Oh, I'm feeling like I'm going to have to take that, aren't I? So we've got 5, which is failing at the moment. We can spend the fuel to re-roll this, but let's just. But we could use 2 of our veterans to just turn this into a success. It kind of feels like the right thing to do here, because if we spend the fuel and re-roll this and roll anything less than a 4, we're going to look rather silly. If it'd been a 6, it would have been a no-brainer for me. If it'd been a 4, I think I would have been tempted to just spend the fuel and re-roll. But because it's a 5, I'm sort of in between. I feel like we should just spend the 2. I mean, these are veteran abilities. They are going to protect. Well, actually, I would probably use this guy, because he's not got a green pilot with him, and one of these 2. And then, actually, we're forgetting the protection of the green pilot does allow either veteran. It doesn't have to be the leader, so that's a good point. I we should just pay for this. I'm gonna feel gutted if I roll a 1, 2, or a 3 on my reroll. I mean, the fuel side of it doesn't matter. I mean, that's not an issue, but yeah, I'm gonna have to. It's a temptation to just roll the dice and see what would have been. Nah, we'll leave that to the. We'll leave that. Yes, we won't go there. Right. Okay. So I'm going to pay. So we need to pluck 2 of our veteran section leaders. So I said I'm going to do this guy, this Newman. So turn him upside down. Now he's still got his ace skill available, and let's just use this one as well. That's John Brown, so we'll use John's ability there as well. So that adds +2 to that die roll, turns it into a 7 and turns it into a success. So we are coming in from the nose. Right, hold on here. Yeah, we're going to get to see some bombers now, I think, aren't we? So, well, hang on then. Let's see. If it's a success. Right, hang on. Have I maybe missed? Hang on, what does the first card of the bomber cycle say? Approach. Right, we don't have the bombers in play yet. Have I missed a bit that told me I could put them in play? When we made contact, I don't think. Right, hang on. Let me have a look back here. Okay, it's because we've never seen this before. Page 45 of the rules talks about Cloud's exception. It's like when you're placing the bombers. Cloud's exception, this is part of contact. That if visibility is clouds, the furthest die roll. The furthest die roll. What die roll? The furthest die roll and leave the bomber formation area empty. Oh yeah, the die roll is for which bombers and which bomber formation you're getting. Right, okay. So that's the die roll is talking about, deferring this. And leave the bomber formation area empty until a fighter enters the bomber formation area or visibility changes. Okay. So, well, yeah, we are now going to enter the bomber formation area, so we need to then now see. Now, we're approaching from nose high, so, you know, we can't change that at all. So I'm going to now roll for our bombers. Yeah, because we succeeded. Then, yeah, okay, hang on. Chapter 3. Let's have a quick look. Right, can't get Stukas anymore. So here we're up against. So 1 to 2 Junkers, 3 to 8 Donny, 9 to 12 Heinkel. So let's roll that, and then when we've rolled that, we'll roll for the actual formations. Right, 6, it is the Dornies. Yeah, figures. However, they're all 9 tiles, so. And they haven't dropped their bombs yet, remember? So it's maybe a good thing. So the formation is another 6. Which one is it? It's probably the middle one here. This one here. 6 to 10, yeah, Dornies. So 9 tiles of Dornies set up like this. Give me a second. Right, okay, there we are. I think Dornies, it was a 6 we rolled. So 1, 2. That's right, isn't it? 4 along the bottom. Yeah, that's good. Okay, we are coming from the nose high. No penalties there. 3 sections, and we can take our stuff off the intersection map now. Nose high, nose high, nose high. Right, and what did we say? That's better disruption, less hits, is it? Is it? Or is it the other way about? More disruption, less hits. Yeah, that's what we're getting. Information for Stu anyway. So these are all going to come in somewhere this way. And yeah, so coming in from the nose. Right, so what's the plan here? I think this is the same one as you go 1, 2, isolates 3, 3, 4, isolates 6, and then 5, 6, then isolates the whole 9, doesn't it? Right, hold on. No flak again. No. No, obviously not. There's no flak, which is bad. We could have done a bit of that to help us out. So we've got disruption numbers in 9. However, like I say, Stu's bit of paper there tells us that there's more disruption coming in from the nose. Maybe not do so much damage, but so if I go here, right, let me try and work something out. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm happy with this. Medium bomber deck. Yeah, well, it's all going to be medium bombers, isn't it? No Stukas anymore. Yeah, I mean, I guess I thought 2 on this. Remember, we got a 9. 2 on this first. If we succeed, we're then looking at 2 on a 7 here. If we fail there, then we've still got 2 on a 9 to do that one. Let's just say things go nicely, and we get this 2 on a 9, this 2 on a 7. We've then got 5. Well, should we try to be greedy and go for both of these? I mean, maybe we should. Yeah, I don't know. The numbers aren't going to go. Yeah, I feel like this is not great, but right, deck shuffled up anyway. Yellow leader, red leader. I feel like maybe 4 on this, and then just what we might do is go for that as a one shot first before we then go for them. Maybe. I don't know. It always feels like this shouldn't be as tricky a puzzle as it. Maybe it's just me. Seems to always look afterwards and think, maybe if I'd done that. I mean, yeah, it's in hindsight, it's easy to say when you turn the cards over and the numbers just don't work out for you. Yeah? So, yeah, I'm feeling a bit weary, to be honest, and okay, maybe just an excuse to try and get to say this is probably a lot of rubbish I'm going with, but will we go with that? I mean, we're going to spend 2 rounds in here, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, so I don't know what this one is. Is this one? Should we have a shot at this first, maybe? Because this would be 369, isn't it? It sometimes feels like you just want one aircraft, and then it gives you more scope, doesn't it? If we went for this one first, this 9, and then these 2 on an 8, these 2 on a 6, and these 4 on a 4. Yeah, maybe. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Right, so bomber deck shuffled up. So this is kind of like a hopeful one, isn't it? Because we need a 9, we're only getting one shot at it. But if it works, it only isolates this tile, so it keeps everything else intact. And then if these two get lucky, then we've got 3 tiles gone, and then we can see what happens up here. Good chance. Good. Oh well, a sort of average chance of getting that one, and then this one at the end. Yeah, if it all works out, maybe. So let's go for red leader. So contiguous tiles, so top row. Coming in from the nose, so it's the left hand column, top row, isn't it? So here we go, and we need a 9, there's only one shot at this. Oh, and we get a 4, how about that? Well, well, she did say this is the one that's the best for disruption, so now I'm starting to think maybe I could have set them out better. However, we got a result here. He is not green, red leader is veteran. Actually, Tim watching a bit of a video, I think he had a green pilot as his squadron leader, and he changed it because he says you can't have that, I think. Not something I've ever tried to do, but I wasn't sure about that, but it kind of makes some sense, doesn't it? So it must be in the rules somewhere. I'm sure if it comes to that, we'll come have a look. Anyway, no green pilot. Right, let's get this disrupted. So, just going to move that out the equation. Let's move it down there just now. Like I say, it only breaks that off, everything else is intact. So then that's all it's going to do there. We're also going to get low ammo, and like I say, there's no green pilot, so I'll just mark that low ammo, and well, there's a couple other things to do. He's going to be finished. We are going to credit ourselves for that Keta isolated before the bombs are dropped, though. I mean, again, I suppose I could wait a bit and see how more we get on, but if I keep doing it this way, then there's less chance of mistakes. So chapter 3, patrol 1, then we got 2 escorts killed. One must have been in the measures, and the Messersmith's event then, and then one was in the escort interception. So that is a Keta isolated. There's 9 possible here, so that's a good start. Okay, so now, yeah, I feel like we've got to go here, haven't we? So let's go red 3 now. Red 3 is a green pilot, so hopefully we've got that bad bit out of the way. And this time the number is going to be 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same again. The top row left hand column looking for an 8, and we get a 6. We do get the green hat. However, he is backed up by a veteran. And return fire. Ouch. So a green hat and a return fire. Okay, so 6 anyway is good enough to disrupt this. So what happens there is this tile becomes disrupted, which also disrupts this. I'm just going to chuck that up there, and we're going to move this down here, or yeah, make a little space for any low ammo and the likes. I don't know if there was low ammo on that, I can't remember. So another 2 tiles isolated, which I'm going to chuck down. So 2, 3, that's 3 of the 9. Might come back to the card here, isn't it? So a green hat and a return fire. Now we can do these in any order. So just checking, red 3 and red 2. Red 3 is a green pilot. Red 2 is a veteran pilot. So it can cancel the green hat. Because the return fire is going to... I think I should do the return fire first, but man, it doesn't matter though, does it, Grant? Don't think it matters. The green pilot's definitely going to take a green hit. But I suppose what I was thinking here is, if the return fire randomizes to the green pilot, we can't cancel that, so let's maybe see what it is first, and then maybe not bother about cancelling that. Yeah, that makes sense. We can look at this first. There's no Lucky Charms available, so we can't look at this and then cancel it. So let's do... Oh no, stop, sorry. I'm forgetting here. We're individually fighting this. It's only red 3 that's making this attack. Sorry. Right, so he is a green pilot. So he's also going to take return fire. Right, I think I'm going to look at the return fire first before I do the green result, because I might cancel the green result, but if I know he's got a 10 or 11 on him anyway, then I'm maybe not going to bother. So let's do a return fire on this guy. Okay, so this is not just straight up damage, so you never know. Right, well, it is a hit. Now, it's a 4 to the wing though, so that then makes this a little bit easier choice, isn't it? So I think we take the chance that he can roll a 4, and we're going to cancel the green hit to this guy. We're using red 2's veteran privilege, stay trim, something like that. Yeah, I'm not with the page open. Yeah, stay trim or whatever. Cancels a green as long as he's in the same section, same attitude, attacking the same bomber, blah blah blah. So we've done the return fire, we cancelled the green hat, we've got the disruption, and that is that. So that's him done. And then we'll just come in with red 2 behind now. This is isolated tile this time, so it's the middle row, left hand column, this one here. So damage in a 3. Yeah, do the damage first, and then we've got the 3. So we'll fall that guy out of the formation. Is that right? Yes. Look at that one, was a 10 as well, so nice time to have not been doing that. Okay, so yeah, damn it, we need damage first, because we need to get the 3 result. We've only got 2 so far. Right, come here, here you are. Right, 12 wing, so 11 wing. I don't think, that doesn't matter, does it? Because it's falling out anyway. Right, let's roll. I suppose that's the way you do it. Right, we didn't get 11. It doesn't fall out. However, now we do the 3 distress. 1, 2, 3. So he does now fall out. So we do a fallen marker and a Dorney. So, right, let me try and make this a bit better. So I'm going to put that up there. That's the fallen marker on there. And then here's the Dorney that these guys were attacking. Now a lone bomber. That was the 4 wing on that, and that's the damage on that. That's right, I think. So these 2 tiles are still isolated, yes. And that was red 2. Yeah, that's red 2. Okay, that was pretty good. And not a bad hit to have, so... Okay, so let's see... Can we complete the puzzle? Well, it's getting tougher now, so... Yeah, we've got to go for these 2 first, because we've got a 6. So... In yellow 3, I want to say is a green pilot, but again, he's supported by a veteran that's not used. He's a veteran privilege yet. So back to contiguous tiles. So top row, left-hand column, yellow 3. We need it's a 6. So here we go. Oh, 6, spot on. That's right, innit? Contiguous tiles from the nose. Right, so he's going the low ammo. Yellow 3. He's also going to take return fire, but we want we want to get the tile out of there. And as a 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got the isolation. So what else? Actually, take this. Oh wait, it's the middle one we're going for, isn't it? Right, yeah, I'll just push it over here for now. That's fine. Make sure it's separated. Okay, so, and then these two tiles still stay together though, they're joint. That is another point though. So that should be 4, isn't it? That's 4 out of the 9. So can we finish it off with the 6? Right, so that was a 6. We've marked him low ammo as well, so he's got return fire to take. And this is a green pilot, so if we manage to get a green hit here, it could be cancelled. Oops, I've dropped one out of the cup. Yeah. Right, I've got one. Yeah, return fire. Unfortunately, it's a straight up hit. Oh, and it's another 4. Well. We'll have a shot at that, but I mean, I'm just going to roll 1s, as I've been doing recently, so all these 4s are pointless anyway. So yeah, no, come on, we're doing okay up to now, I think. So 6 Whammo return fire. Right, that's done. He's marked finished. So we'll just carry on with a yellow 2 isolated tile this time. So middle row, left hand column. He's not green. We're gonna fall on it because we've got a 2, and he's going to go low ammo, but no damage, unfortunately. Yeah, he's not green. Yellow 2. Yeah, he's veteran. Yeah. So that's now going to be another Dorney and Fallen marker we need. So again, I'll just chuck that up there and leave that there. Is that right? He didn't have any damage on him anyway. That's him done. Yeah, no more points there. Right, okay. So the last part, unfortunately, we've only got 4 now, but it would separate 2 of these tiles if we were able to get it. So looking at the last one that we drew was a 7, but I think did we not get a 4 already here? So we've got 4 shots at it. Right, so let's go with blue leader. All blue sections. Veteran. The leaders used is because remember we used a couple of them for the pluck, didn't we, to get the success in the bomber interception. Right, so blue leader, contiguous tiles, so top row, left hand column, 7. No, that's 4 we need now, isn't it? And no damage. Yeah, this is where we kind of need to add a bit of damage, but we're not going to get so much damage. He's not green, he is going to be marked low ammo. Yeah, I can see myself struggling to get this one, I think. So yeah, and 7 doesn't work. Oops. Throw things on the floor. Okay, that's him done. Right, well, 3 more tries at it, you never know. Right, blue 3, he's also veteran, so same again, top row, left hand column, looking for a 4. It's another 7. However, we got a damage this time. Like I say, blue section is not green, so damage. Yeah, well, let's deal the damage. Still not going to take it to 7, but it might help the other 2 guys behind. So damage. Yeah, we don't want. No, we don't mind this because that would leave a destroyed. Well, yeah, you can still disrupt though, Grant. Yeah, I think that's fine. Because if we roll catastrophic result 11 here, I a destroyed marker will go in there, and then these other two are going to be attacking this, still with a disruption number 5. So, well, and then obviously it's another extra point, shooting a bomber down. Right, an 11 or higher. That's another one of the ones. My. Stay clear of these, Grant. So green damage, and we've not got 7. Okay. Right, that was blue 3. Where are we at? 13 minutes. Yeah, probably. Don't quite think I'm going to get to round 2 here. I'd like to have, but I'm a bit weary, to be honest. Okay, so blue 2 is also veteran, and well, now needs a 5 disruption. So same top row, left hand column, looking for a 5. Oh, it's a 6, but oh no, there's a C. Right, but hold on. We get the damage first. We get in there and disrupt it. We get 2 points. Then we roll for the C. So unless this knocks the aircraft fallen, we're good, I think. So we're going to do the damage first. Kind of don't want to see an engine hit here. It's a nice, just pleasant little wing. Ooh. Right, we don't want this to go off then. So it's not quite such a pleasant wing. It's got enough of a raggy edge. I noticed there was a couple of the cars looked like they were turning up a little bit. They're quite thick, these. I did clip them, as you can probably see. Right, we don't want this to go, do we? Because right now I can't jump across and say, right, I'm going to check the 6 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't do that because I'm in the midst of carrying out the first the damage. So I need to roll for this, and this is one time when you don't want this 11. Okay, good. 9. That's good. So now we can settle and now change and check the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4 aircraft, 2, 6. So we isolate these 2. Just move that a little bit. That's fine though. Giving us our 2 points. So we were hoping to get 6, and we've got the 6. And remember, there's only 3 more to get. We do need to isolate 2 of them to get all 3, but 6 points to start with, I think it's pretty good. We only had 3 sections of fighters, so right, coming back to the card, where are we? This is blue 2, he's done damage. We've done the 6. Right, and yeah, I'm putting off the C. Right, so he's also low ammo. I'm putting that on because I want to believe that he's still going to be here. And then we've got a collision check to make. Now nobody's fatigued, so there's not minuses to this, but my worry is that I've not needed minuses to get to a 1. So here we go. Right, okay, we're okay. We've spent enough 1s. So no collision. He is done. And then, right, well, so yellow leader, well, probably can't take him out unless he gets a lucky hit, but at least we've got the isolation anyway. So, right, this is for this. This is starting to look a bit, yeah, I probably should put that on the same side as what I've got then. That's fine. I know as Tim was just putting everything on top, and it is easier and probably easier to track and whatever. I hate covering them up. I hate not knowing what they are, and I see him sometimes having to remove the marker to have a look to see what it is, and that just annoys me a little bit having to do that. So, but as long as we all know what we're doing, right? So yellow leader should be a veteran. He's used up his privilege, but that's not really relevant here. Right. So last one. So this is isolated tile this time. So middle row, left hand column, hoping for a damage. We've got a damage. Not like that, we're knocking it out. He's not green. We're going to mark it fallen and deal with damage to it. And he's not green, like I say. Let me shimmy this over a bit so we can get. Well, this is the last bit anyway. But I think I might just be calling it a night here. So it's not them. Looking for another Stuka because they've got the Dorniers on the other side. Right, so well, you know what? I'm going to take this tile and put it up there, isolated. These are the only tiles that we've got connected against still, and then I'm going to move this across here. That's going to be the Dornier with the 2 damage, and remember we've still got another damage to add here, but we want to get him knocked out first. And then was it that one, or was it the middle one? Does it even matter, Grant? I don't think it does it? I feel like it was this one. Don't think it matters. Well, I'll maybe try and have a look, but well, no, probably not. I probably won't. I don't think it's important, is it? If it happened to be this one that was fallen, does that make any difference? I don't think it does it? No. Pretty sure it was that one. Right, so that is, it's yellow leader here. He's not green. We've knocked him out of the formation, he's fallen, and we've got a damage to draw now. So, well, we could finish in style with something good here. Cockpit, maybe. Or something catastrophic to roll on. That's an engine. And we need 4 of them. No, 3 of them, sorry. We need 3 of them. Right, so that would mark it fallen as well, but it's already fallen. Well, that's quite timely because earlier on we didn't want to see that. So that was pretty good time-wise. And that's that. Well, we could roll for the... Yeah, okay, I mean, I think I could spend another 5 minutes just sorting these out. So we need to disengage. Now, we're all coming from the nose, so we can't stay engaged. So let me disengage everybody. Right, there's everything tidied up. We've got 3 lone bombers here. There's 3 tiles with fallen markers on it. These are all isolated. These are still connected, these 3. That's our 6 points that we've got. So everybody disengaged. And they're looking in a good state, actually. Well, here's hoping we roll for these guys. So yellow 3 needs a 4. He's going to the engine fate box. So let's do it. 10. Good stuff. Right. Yellow 3. Who was that? Should have checked who it was. Yellow 3. T. Is a green pilot. Can't remember. Taylor. Tony. So yellow 3 trivial. Right, and then this one's slightly better because the wing bit is slightly better. So this is red 3, who is... He's a green pilot as well. 2 green pilots took a hit. Well, maybe there was reason for that. Is that Ainsley, I think? Something like that. It's just a random name. Right, so we need a 4 or better for this as well. Yes, a 6. Good. So, excellent first round, I think. You know, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of our pilots not even low ammo. We've got 6 of the tiles isolated. I suppose round 2 is, what do you do here? Well, now remember we're going to be coming in from the flank as well, so not as good disruption numbers, but not the worst disruption numbers. So it's a sort of in between. There's a temptation to maybe chuck at least 1 on that, maybe just to try and knock that out. So what have we got? 3, 6, 9. We chop 1 on that, and then 8. And here to try and isolate, get these 3 points, get that. 9, 10, get out of there. Job done, eh? Yeah, I think so. Okay, I'm only at 40 minutes, but yeah, I think I'm done for the night. So it's a shortish one, but yeah, we do have the 2 green ones up in the Lost Contact as well, but I don't think we'll be bothering with them. It depends on how round 2 goes, I suppose. Right, so that was a Bomber's Order card. There's no cruise orders to give or given, and then we're into Bomber formation, which means that we can round 2, so we either have to engage with these or send them home. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we're going to engage, but that can be for well, actually, it won't be tomorrow. Yeah, it's very unlikely I'm going to come back from tomorrow, because I actually got moved. I should have been later start on Friday, and they moved me to an earlier start. On saying that, it's a really good job, so I'm not complaining so much this time as I was maybe the last time this happened to me. So pretty much I'll be coming home from my day's golf and tomorrow, and probably just going straight to bed, really. But I will be, because of the good job bit on the Friday, I'll be able to get this done on the Friday, so that's maybe not what I thought would happen as well, so good stuff. What else is there? I started messing. I've got something. That's that Trismegistus. I don't know. It's one of these other T games. That was it. I can't remember the designer of it. I can't remember his name. I played it. I've only played it I want to say I've only played it the once, but it was sort of okay. But it was one of the ones that I wasn't sure. But I thought about maybe having just a shot of myself and seeing if it was worthy of chucking on camera. But the other one, I was reading the rules up for Space Corp, John Butterfield's space game. That might be more worthy of showing. I mean, it looks. Anytime I played it, it's been quite good, but I think it's a bit random on how the bot treats things. You can either win against the bot or get totally hammered against the bot. If I seem to remember, I don't know if I've got any previous scores written down somewhere, but it's a pretty easy enough game to get going and play. So maybe that. And then I suppose the other thing on my mind was my Mage Knight. I talked about my yearly playthrough of Mage Knight, which I've not put on camera, but I mean, maybe, I don't know. But I did say, wargame wise, I think when Hal mentioned DD at Peleliu, I knew that was a game I was going to have a shot at. I'm sort of long weekend off next weekend, so I don't know, that might be a bit too soon. Maybe too soon, because I'm still into this, and here's us into chapter 3, and yeah, I still don't feel like it's becoming monotonous or more of the same, or I think that's probably meaning the same meaning. So yeah, I'm still enjoying this. Certainly not what I was worried about was like the sort of RAF experience I had. I would say the one John Butterfield game that maybe didn't shine for me. Don't get me wrong, lots of other people love the game, so it's just a me thing. But I didn't hate it, but just didn't really rock my boat. Whereas I'm still enjoying this. And even though I'm cruising through it, so that's another thing. It's not just not becoming monotonous and samey and doing all the just repetitive and all the words. It's not just not that. It's also just I'm cruising through it. I'm clearly going to win. I'm not going to have a defeat. But it's not put me off. It has got me for sure wanting to play with the other rules and see how that compares, because clearly that's going to affect things. I'm not that far into watching Tim's stuff. It seems he gets quite unlucky early on with the raid, and I'm talking just chapter 1 here. He gets quite unlucky, doesn't get out of the raid many times in chapter 1. I don't know, have I watched it? Have I watched completed chapter 1? Maybe I have. I think I have, probably. I think he just gets the success, maybe. Not sure, but not only that, he has to fly. I'm not sure if this is maybe into chapter 2, but he flies one patrol, and he has to. Well, he could fly with fatigued pilots, but he chooses to fly with just 3 sections. He leaves one section out, doesn't even fly with it. I've never had that. I mean, I did fly with 2 fatigued pilots once, so to be honest, I didn't know you could do that. I thought you had to have 12 pilots, but I later found out that no, you can't actually. You're limited. I think you've got to fly with one flight, so you've got to do 2 sections at least. But yeah, he has to end up flying with just 3 sections in one. So I've not had to do that. So there you go. So maybe that'll come. But it's going along pretty smoothly at the start of this. We have 1 in the fate box. And it's the best fate box you can be in, as long as you're not over the channel, which we weren't when you went there, and that's all good. Right, I'll get away for now, and I will be back on Friday. Not that that means anything to anybody watching this. I'll be back then anyway. Cheers.